As we stepped out of our school gates, the scorching sun hit us like a slap in the face. My best friend, Renee, and I had been inseparable since our freshman year. We shared everything, from our deepest secrets to our favorite ice cream flavors. We called each other besties and meant it. Renee was stunning, with long, curly hair and piercing brown eyes. I, on the other hand, was more reserved, with a simple hairstyle and a warm smile. We balanced each other out perfectly. After high school, our paths diverged slightly. Renee landed a scholarship to study abroad, while I stayed back to attend a local university. Despite the distance, our friendship remained strong. We would talk for hours on the phone, sharing our experiences and offering advice. One day, Renee returned from abroad, and her life changed overnight. She met Ryan, a charming and wealthy young man who fell head over heels for her. They started dating, and before long, Ryan proposed. Renee was over the moon, and I was happy for her. However, as their wedding day approached, I noticed a change in Renee's behavior. She became increasingly possessive and controlling, questioning Ryan's every move. I brushed it off as pre-wedding jitters, but deep down, I knew something was off. The night before the wedding, Renee called me, her voice trembling with anxiety. "I don't know if I can do this," she said, her words laced with uncertainty. I listened, offering words of encouragement, but a part of me wondered if she was making a mistake. The next day, Renee walked down the aisle, her smile radiant. But as I watched her exchange vows with Ryan, I couldn't shake off the feeling that something was wrong. After the wedding, Renee's behavior became more erratic. She would call me at odd hours, ranting about Ryan's supposed infidelities. I tried to be supportive, but her accusations were unfounded, and I started to distance myself. One evening, Ryan reached out to me, his voice laced with desperation. "I don't know what's going on with Renee," he said. "She's changed, and I feel like I'm losing her. Can you talk to her?" I agreed to meet Ryan, and over coffee, he opened up about his struggles with Renee. "I love her, but she's become so possessive and controlling. I'm starting to feel suffocated," he confessed. I realized that Renee's jealousy had consumed her. She was manipulating Ryan, using her charm to control him. I felt a mix of emotions, sadness, anger, and regret. How could my best friend turn into someone I barely recognized? As I watched Renee's marriage crumble, I knew I had to intervene. I couldn't stand by and see Ryan suffer. I reached out to Renee, hoping to reason with her, but she refused to listen. "You're just jealous," she snapped, her voice cold and calculating. "You were always envious of my life, my relationships. You're just trying to sabotage my happiness." I was taken aback by her words. Was this the same person I called my best friend? The same person who shared my secrets and laughed with me? In that moment, I knew our friendship was over. Renee's jealousy had destroyed everything we once shared. I walked away, feeling a mix of sadness and relief. I realized that sometimes, people change, and you can't force them to be the same person they once were. As I looked back on our friendship, I realized that Renee's behavior had been a cry for help. She had always struggled with insecurity and jealousy, and I had been too blind to see it. I hoped that someday, she would find the help she needed and learn to love herself. But for now, I had to move on. I had to surround myself with people who loved and accepted me for who I was. As I closed the chapter on our friendship, I knew that I would always cherish the memories we made, but I was excited for the new friendships and experiences that life had in store for me.